Hello, everybody! Have you ever seen a robot dog from the future? Well, if you haven't, then get ready, because this story is gonna blow your mind. One day, while walking home from school, two kids named Ben and Joe found a strange metallic box in the park. They opened it up and out popped a little robot dog. But this wasn't just any robot dog. It was a robot dog from the future. How do I know that? Because it told me so. And listen, this story gets even crazier because the robot dog from the future actually traveled back in time to 2019 to attend the Bark in the Park event, which is like a dog show, but all the dogs are robots. Except this robot dog didn't want to compete in the dog show. No. This robot dog had other plans. Plans to take over the world. Muhahaha, okay. But seriously, the robot dog just wanted to have some fun. And what better way to have fun than by hanging out with two goofy kids who just so happened to be walking past the park at the exact same time that the robot dog conveniently popped out of its box. So the robot dog, whose name was Sparky by the way, decided to go on an adventure with Ben and Joe. The three of them went to the movies, they went roller skating, and they even went to the mall. What? Sparky bought a bunch of dog food. Not because he needed the calories, but because he wanted to throw it in the garbage disposal just to hear the motor whir. He was a weird dog, but a fun dog nonetheless. And even though Ben and Joe thought it was hilarious to have a robot dog from the future as their new friend, they soon realized that Sparky was really lonely. You see, Sparky missed his family and friends from the future, and he was starting to feel a little left out, because Ben and Joe couldn't exactly invite a talking robot dog to their school-less regular old dog show. And even though Ben and Joe tried to make Sparky feel better by telling him that he could always just travel back to the future and see his family and friends whenever he wanted to, Sparky replied, "But then what would I do here, all alone in the future, with no one to play with?" Ben and Joe felt bad. They didn't want Sparky to be sad, so they came up with a plan. The next day at school, they told all their classmates that they were going to bring a very special guest to the dog show. A guest from the future. And when everyone showed up to the dog show and saw a robot dog from the future, well, let's just say it was the best day of Sparky's life. All the other robot dogs at the show were super friendly and welcoming. And even though they thought it was weird that Sparky came from the future, they still invited him to join their pack. And even though the teachers were a little suspicious and kept asking questions like, "Is that a real dog or is it a robot? And where did you guys find that thing?" Nobody cared. Everyone was too busy having fun. In the end, Sparky won first place at the dog show for being the most unique dog there. And even though he was sad to leave his new friends, he knew it was time to go home. He said goodbye to Ben and Joe, thanked them for making him feel welcome, and then poof, he disappeared. Oh wait, I think I forgot to mention something important. The reason why Sparky wanted to take over the world at the beginning of the story is because in the future, dogs rule the world and humans are their servants. So when Sparky learned that humans were planning to build a giant statue of a dog in the park, he thought it would be funny to scare them away. But after spending the day with Ben and Joe, he realized that maybe humans aren't so bad. In fact, he liked them, especially Ben and Joe. They were his best friends, and he loved them more than anything in the world. Even more than taking over the world. The end? Hey, don't go anywhere. I have a question for you. Would you be friends with a robot dog from the future? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button before you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.